They called the police on me. Yes, you heard that right. My own neighbor, someone who lived just a few steps away from my house, decided that my presence on my own property was suspicious enough to involve the cops. It all started over something as simple as a fence. A plain, old wooden fence that separated our yards. One afternoon, I was outside fixing a few broken planks and repainting the fence when suddenly my neighbor stormed out. She glared at me like I was doing something criminal. "That's not your fence. You can't touch it," she snapped. I calmly explained that the fence was on my property line, and I had every right to maintain it. But she wouldn't hear a word of it. Within minutes, she was on the phone, dialing the police like I was trespassing. When the officers arrived, I showed them my deed and property survey. The looks on their faces said it all. My neighbor had wasted their time. Still, she puffed herself up and demanded they do something about me. But the truth was, I was completely in the right. The fence was mine. The cops left, frustrated that they had been dragged into a petty neighbor feud. That incident lit a fire under me. I went straight to the county office and requested a property line inspection. Weeks later, the results came back crystal clear. The fence stood entirely on my property. My neighbor, who had sworn up and down that it was hers, had no claim over it at all. In fact, the report revealed something even more shocking. She had been encroaching onto my land for years. Armed with this evidence, I took her to court. The judge barely needed an hour to make a ruling. Not only did I officially own the fence, but my neighbor was ordered to remove the structures she had illegally built onto my property. The best part? She had to pay me for damages. Now every time I look at that fence, I smile. What started as a petty call to the police ended with me securing my rights, my property, and a little extra compensation. My neighbor wanted to humiliate me, but in the end, she's the one who got exposed. And that fence, it's not just wood and nails anymore. It's a symbol of standing your ground when you know you're right.